Hey guys, it's Chacters Memorys here, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Now, I know it's been a while since I've recorded an episode on this, and that's because I've been caught up with a bunch of stuff. So I haven't really recorded, I've just been doing, like, side games. But finally back to this. I am sorry about the no videos, for like half of last week. I use a separate internet, other than the one that I have at my house, so I can't upload it at my house. So it's really hard for me to upload the videos. So yeah, but dude, who cares? Let's just, oh crap. It's this one. Okay, so, oh yeah, we left off doing this poem, didn't we? I'm gonna try to do a longer episode this time instead of like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. 45 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to use headphones. Let's see, what else do we have? Forget, blanket, or the unstable. She just does like, yeah, I'm a devil, unrestrained, like, I chose that, yeah, let's do peace, happiness, rose, destiny, shiny, pure, lucky. I'm choosing it. I'm choosing it. Waterfall. Actually, fluffy. It's like that stinging scene in Despicable Me with one, I think. It's hilarious. Just like that. It's a flipping movie. You know what? Let's just friends. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Ethan. Yo, SAYORI. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I think it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, SAYORI? What's that? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. She turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, SAYORI. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves me that one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Your Lily suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening, and her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell you to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in that, SAYORI. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous stunt like that, your suffering isn't fair enough. Wait, your suffering isn't fair enough for it to be. I don't get it. I'm confused. Did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right then. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. I don't know. Retribution. It's retribution. There we go. Okay. I thought I was just going crazy then. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow, what was... A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my... Tell me how you spell it! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing the reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. I don't want to hug a cookie. I would definitely just sit there hugging a cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue! It's like I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggar. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Very similar. That is clever. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri also, I'm just gonna say Yuri, there you go. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. A bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has that I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super late. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. You would have sure heard the bell! You would... I did not say that since all... Sayori, you see what you've done to me? You would have still heard the bell. These are excuses. What were you actually doing? That's so cool. You should play for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Oh crap! I skipped the dialogue. Is that so? In that case, I wouldn't let you down even. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischief escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow finished her entire cooking. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappears into the closet. Ethan! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm going to get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival is coming up. Me and Monica, we're going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to go and find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Ethan to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay, Ethan, ready? Yep, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I heard about this game that it puts separate files into its own game file. Like where it shows the characters' files, dialogue files, everything. It'll sometimes appear new files into the game. So I think it's at like really significant times, like in really intense, like crazy times in the game, they'll appear. So if it happens, I'll check my files and I'll show you guys anything that appears. Because, well, a lot of stuff can appear in those files, I think. I think there's like, I think 2 or 3 things that can appear in the files. So yeah, let's continue with this, I guess. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I fall behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, I feel like I'm talking to a kid. I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have planned it all out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Ethan, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines from a poem, like between my feet. The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. This game's trying to foreshadow something, I think. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but possible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. So he spins herself around in the hallway again. Ethan, this costume over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty non-stellar, however you pronounce that word, feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with story brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we got in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons out of the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the colors' names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster board. I dropped one by accident. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right... Oh, that would hurt. Sayori falls to the floor and crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clenches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Sayori's sitting on the floor. I grab her by the wrist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. That would really hurt. Just like having a giant red mark that's boom right on the center of your forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Ethan, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pass Sayori on the shoulder and run out in the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. I like this music. She has one palm on her forehead. You see the other, the clumsily hands back into the box. At least spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. I knew it. What are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Oh, that's cool. Oh wait, it's half empty. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. I didn't read the rest of it. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Ethan, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah, what do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. We're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things. I don't know. But sometimes when I tried to do things, I wouldn't get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess it was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to. So in ways, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. I don't think you realize it, but you're always... Okay. Even after all these years, if I can reach my mouth, you're rushing to help me, even just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Ethan? I'm so glad that nothing changed between us. Do you think that I'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So I wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but so, it's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. A whimsical expression in her eyes. You remain silent. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, and when I see her deep in, I'm gonna say inner thoughts like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should get back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. He's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bumper without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Hey, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically begins to dry herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Ethan. Well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Super fine turn. Okay. Who should I show my poem to first? You know what? You're just a Sayori. Sure. I like not. Ethan, I really love your poem. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. Let's see, I did it yesterday and the day before, and then I also just randomly picked words. You can't, I already got that. I mean, you're really the one who feels that way, so, no way. Not even Nasuki. Well, I guess Nasuki is the least likely to admit how much he likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. The little things, like cooking. But let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand why I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori in the head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Ethan, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? I broke my pencil. Oh crap. And being inactive in her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Whoa, this thing's long. This is one of the longest poems I've ever seen in my life. Illustrated bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. This already is going off to a demonic start. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put that bottle on a shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle of Starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. I keep exploring the dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty self could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. And that was a little... better. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you to say I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Malika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. So you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of giving obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. We got that done. Natsuki. Let's go to Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but can't really say it's any better either. Yeah. Phew. What? Oh, well, anything that isn't a train wreck will take us a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, tells me it's Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you've never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around dead weight. That was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Oh, this is that one. I like. Okay. I like how her music is like a little bit jealous. I like it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Harsh. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. You don't be friends. That's not nice. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Well, Pat, right? You really don't like spiders, do you? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best thing you did. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this one. I doubt I have to explain. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of a poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks, but it doesn't really matter. It can be about anything. I want it to be easy to relate to. Anyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. That's Aeronautica. I'll share with you your last. Hi again, Ethan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poems to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you read. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way that this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Wait, what? What's this? Okay then, save me. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless catastrophe, a meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, greeting waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Shine, consine, chagrin. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a violin on a pizza crust. Or vinyl on, I don't know. Wait, what? An endless poem of meaningless. But wait a second. Let me check the file. 1 second, let me check my game files. Okay, I didn't find anything in the game files. I'll check at the end of the game, but... What did you mean by load me? I'm confused. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the sheet of paper. Seeing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Yeah, like the words load me! I am really confused about that. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be an abstract and physical expression of a feeling, or conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh, we have another Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh gosh. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Wait, what? Wait a second! Don't... Monica, I'm saving right now! Never know when you want to change something, or when something unexpected may... Wait, is this tip even about Reddit? Monica, what are you? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica's not just a character. Monica's not just a character. No. She knows it. She knows what this is a game about. She's not just a character in the game. Let's see what you've written for today. Well, if anything, your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. You know, you're new to this. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very in-depth exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me your poem. Crap! I still can't read it. Because I can't read cursive. Oh no. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. My attention was caught by this scurrying of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange something as an unordinary human. I don't know. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Bread, my hunger, the raccoon. No. The moon imaged its face and reflects that much more light off of that the same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. If I taste the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm melting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal the raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic previous constant. Oh crap. Oh wow, it gets rid of the poem. A rush of blood, classic previously condescending. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I like it. There's some things in there that I thought were gonna happen that didn't happen, so I'm happy. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit close. Oh crap. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Asuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like the two of you have that in common. That's interesting. I mean, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. You see, you have to embrace the weirdness. You don't just, like, not be weird. You have to embrace it. You have to always be weird. Embrace the weirdness. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Okay. Well done. That was my theme. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. SAYORI has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. SAYORI's putting it on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of them. SAYORI, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't really already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. I couldn't either, but I've done it, so yeah. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no SAYORI. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's all to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. SAYORI looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that SAYORI and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. All right. Ew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's faces. I I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. Oh crap. I forgot that was on there. Don't worry. I'll start off. Is that? There we go. No, stab it! Stab it! Stab it! Technical difficulties, but it's all fixed now. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips her notebook. The specific poem she has in mind first. She then stands behind the podium. Okay, I can't feel my throat. Monica, can you guys stop speaking? The title of this poem is... wait, what? Okay, guys, and I'm back. Okay, the title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins just reciting a poem. Oh, sweet. I'm not having to read each other. Her clear, confident voice feels serene. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is it simply a natural? I glance at her. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Zoe looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly to the podium. This poem is called Yuri instantly glances at us. You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. So it's like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, and I'm back. I had to go get some water because my throat was really dry. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she indicates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. We snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri a recognition she deserves. If not that we didn't want to applaud for her. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror. Or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. Best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't adamantly cheery like Sayori is. It's a serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Ethan likes it. I guess that's a good sign. Well, does that mean came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. Okay guys, and I'm back. Sorry about that cut. I had to go do something, but let's get right back into this. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival yet. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ethan. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. Might as well let Ethan lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Okay guys, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, let's get right back into this, I guess. Oh. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve with time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic or something, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, if you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people, I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when I'm just with my Okay guys, and we're back. I got out of the game. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so, well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Or going through. Whatever it's at. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Maybe make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me real happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sarah? Yep. Hey, you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. You must be a little nice to them. Well, I'm not supposed to respond to that. That's great, then you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home to Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asks to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, I'd still go with Sayori, because I know Sayori, well, the character in the game. No, sorry, Sayori way better than Yuri, so I'd still walk with Sayori. Sayori? You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going out together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly then. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing. For Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Are we back to writing another poem? Yeah, okay. So, gosh, that was a very long day. I've been recording for about an hour now. So, yeah, it said load. The thing is, with Monica's poem, on the thing it said load me. Load me. I checked in the files, I checked everywhere. There was nothing that I saw. I didn't see any hidden files or nothing. I checked everywhere. Well, not everywhere. There's a lot of files for the game. But I checked, in a lot of places. I could not find a new file that I place in. So I'm wondering if, the next day in the game, we're gonna get a new file? I kind of want to know, but yeah. I guess if you like this video, punch that like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!